Hello everyone, welcome back to Sterling Homestead. So we are doing a bunch of odds and ends projects today. One of them was to redo the casing on this door, basically the trim on this door. Not door, window, geez. Window, we're redoing window casing. It's done already, but I wanted to go over the steps just so you guys have an understanding of what we did. So we clean everything up. This is a vinyl window that's got like a nailing flange on the outside edge. And we took some what they call butyl tape. So it's basically just like a asphalt super sticky adhesive, and it's got a paper back. You can see it's split right here. It's got a paper side and a rubbery membrane side, and it's got a bunch of stickiness on it. And so we took a piece, we ran it down, Actually, we started on the bottom. We started on the bottom, then we ran this one over the top of that bottom piece, this one over the top, and then this one across all of it. And after we did that, we cut this is actually PVC trim. It's UV resistant and good for outside because you don't have to treat it or coat it with anything. And so that's what we used. 2 pieces of PVC trim that I cut down to fit each side of the window. And then what I did was, after I got that butyl tape on there, I lined up all the trim. I cut off the excess butyl tape. You can see some of the lines here, like that stuff. It's actually how sticky that butyl tape is. So I pulled off, I trimmed it with a utility knife. This is the leftover chunk. I trimmed it with my utility knife to get it even, and then I'm letting the caulking, and this is the type of caulking that I'm using. It is Window and Door Projects Advanced. This stuff works really well. I would absolutely recommend this. Lifetime guarantee, won't blemish, shrink and crack proof. It's perfect for where I live because we do get freezing weather. And this is the side that has the sun on it for the house. So we took some, and on the top we actually squirted a bead all along the top. That way when we put that board in with our waterproof screws, the silicone actually expands behind that board and creates a watertight seal along with the butyl tape. So there's 2 things preventing water getting in. And then we take another bead of caulk and run it across the top edge. And you can kind of see that if I zoom in. Yeah, definitely. You can see across the top edge, we run another layer of caulking so that if water does come in contact here, it hits the caulking and hopefully goes in front of that and not into our house. So hopefully that fixes the issue. We had some basement water leakage the other day, and it was from the window. And it's because we never trimmed this window out. The window installers did an all right job putting it in, but I never trimmed it, and I never gave him the trim to finish it up. So I took care of that. And then the last thing I technically did on this project was I also laid a bead of caulk here on the spots on the inside edge too. So if water does seep in, you can probably see it on this side a little bit if I zoom in for you. Yeah, you can see where I left a little chunk of caulk still sitting there. But I took another bead and wrapped it all the way down to the bottom. I did not caulk the bottom edge of this. Do not caulk the bottom edge of that. If water does get in, you want it to go out this way. If you caulk the bottom edge, there's a chance that it might hit the caulk and run the opposite way you want. Leave that bottom edge open. So that's what we did. That's basically what we got going. Hopefully this is watertight. I know it's going to be a pretty darn good job. I'm just hoping it doesn't rain today before the silicone has a chance to harden. We got a little bit of cloud stuff going on, and I'm sincerely hoping that it doesn't turn into anything bigger. You can see, like, there's a chance it might rain. But if I remember right, our silicone caulking has a rain-proof 30 minutes guarantee. Yep, 30 minutes rain ready. So we should be okay. It's been sitting there for probably 15 already. I'm just trying to clean up the mess that's down in there from all the butyl tape. So, but that's how you do that. PVC trim. Got that from Lowe's. It was $50 exactly to trim out this window with that PVC trim. And I was worried I was going to have to pre-drill. Nope, this actually works better than wood. I took the scrap piece that I had and drilled right into it, and it actually makes the perfect hole without any blemishes on it. So it works out perfect. So I can take one of my tubes of silicone back, which is a good deal, and now we have a window that should hopefully be waterproof. That's all I got for right now. I will come back to you guys when I get another miscellaneous project done. I think we're probably going to be doing some shelving next. I don't exactly know. Or we might just be moving stuff up here to the house. And that stuff I'm really not going to film because me putting stuff in a car and then driving up here and then taking it out is kind of boring. So we'll see you back here in a few. Hopefully with something interesting. I really want to do shelves today. We'll see what kind of energy I have. Oh, and in case you're wondering, it's exactly this stuff. You use that to go against the cement and the wood where the door would go. So just so you know, that's what I used. Here's some bonus content for you. Do you see it? Oh, there he goes. Robin. It was hanging out by my car. Well, I got the last thing we need to put in the house right here. So basically it's a thing that goes through all of the insulation values that are supposed to be in your house, right? So like on the ceiling, on the scissor trusses for the cathedral ceiling area, we're supposed to have an R38, and that's what I put in. This is how I knew what to put in where, by the way. On the walls, R19, we used bats of R19 for that. Anywhere in the ceiling, actually it doesn't even say. It said the flat ceiling has to have an R38, but we didn't even do that. We actually, on the scissor truss portion, had an R38, and in the ceiling we've got an R50. So we actually exceeded this by quite a bit. But that's basically what he wants to sit on the panel. So we'll put that on the panel. I've got some tape here. I'll just put a couple layers of Scotch tape on there, and it'll hold it to the panel, and that satisfies the requirement. And then we're basically done with all the things that were on the checklist. So I'm gonna go do that now. I'll tape it up there. Maybe I'll take a video, maybe I won't. It's pretty easy and self-explanatory. This is basically what your heat calc is. Your HVAC person or your plumber, normally it's your plumber, does a heat calculation as to how much you're supposed to heat and everything else. And if we do all the things that are in this envelope assembly bit, we're supposed to pass our heat needs by 34.1%. It's better than code by that much. And actually, because I took all the flat ceiling and made it an R50 instead of an R38, we're probably close to 50% better than code, which is awesome. So hopefully our heating and cooling bill will be very low because of that. The thing that this also does is it goes into detail about what needs to happen on all of the different things that we haven't done yet. So like in the basement, it shows what it needs to be. On our masonry spot, it shows what it needs to be. And it also goes through the different doors. So our glass door in the basement, it gives you the overall loss for heat. And it goes through and talks about all those different things. Talks about all the different types of windows too. See that? And it also goes through the regular types of doors. But that's basically what they've got and what they show. It's really cool that they have that done for us. So anyway, I'm gonna go put that on, and then I've got some stuff in the car. I've got 3 totes with me from the shipping container. I'm gonna put those in and start moving in. So we'll see you back in a few, I guess. All right, welcome back. So the project was a mirror, and after some finagling, we have a mirror on the back side of the shower. We got a track in the bottom that we leveled out first, and then we've got a clip here and a clip right down there, and then these clips on the side are actually like bungee clips. This guy's, they're spring loaded. I got 2 of them, and that holds it. So now that's gonna hold up quite a while, which is nice. So that was our project for the day, or at least for me. Now we have to figure out, we'll probably have to go to Menards and buy a couple of small mirrors for the actual sink, because you really don't know that that one's there. It's kind of like hidden, but it's in a great place. So if you ever want to like have a workout mirror, you can check out what you look like without it being in the way. So thankfully both of these clips fit, this side of clips and the other side of clips both fit exactly into the stud. So there was really no worry about that, and we should be good to go. So the only thing we have to do is touch up some paint because those spring clips grazed the wall a little bit. Otherwise, successful, right? Yo, done. See you in a little bit. Okay, and our next job was getting a medicine cabinet up here. We got that even and exactly centered, and it is level. That's one of the things I made sure of. Oh yeah. So that worked out good. Cute little medicine cabinet, and it's got a little extra shelf. I don't know where the extra shelf ran off to. Oh, it's over here. So this just sits in like this. Oops. Hang on. Just like that, and you've got a 2-shelf interior, single bottom for other toiletries and things you use every day. And our thoughts are now, if we can't get a mirror on here, we got that marked. We'll put a mirror on it and a mirror on this side, and each of the sinks will have their own mirror, and it'll look real nice. So it turned out pretty good. We'll come back to you when I get hopefully mirrors in, or some other spot. I mean, you guys know how it is here. See you in a few. All right, got a towel bar in, got a towel holder in, got another towel holder in, got a robe hook in, and we're waiting to get the last towel holder in. It's gonna go right here, just above the chair. This one that we had over here has like a defect in it. It actually doesn't look like nickel, like what this is. And we want it to match everything. It's got like a little bit of a blemish in the top section. So we're not gonna worry about that right now. We'll come back, we'll do that later. But that's what we got going. The only thing we have left to do now is erase all the lines. You can see all of them. And then this bathroom is essentially done. You got a robe hook, you got hooks to get your towel when you get out of the shower. Freaking sweet, right? So this one is done. Move on to the downstairs bathroom when we finally get a chance. Although we can in fact do the laundry room bathroom. We have to put a clothesline in there too. Anyway, we'll come back to you in a bit. All right, welcome back. So I'm talking quiet because Maddie's sleeping upstairs. We finished the shelving unit in here, basically our pantry, and so we've got 3 smaller shelves, right? So that's a 12-inch, 12-inch, 16-inch, 16-inch, and then there's 2-foot clearance to the top. And then we have a 2-foot space in the bottom. If I ever want to put another shelf in there, I can. But that's what we did. You guys have seen me, if you watch the channel, you've seen me make this type of shelf before. It's a freestanding shelf. I did lock it in right here with that screw, and right there with that screw into the studs on the wall, and I actually locked it in on this bottom shelf too. So it can't go this way, it can't go forward and backward. It's all locked in. The only other thing I gotta do now is get the ladder out and throw a couple of screws into the actual shelving. We don't want that just flopping around. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna take my metal file and get rid of some of these burrs too from the table saw. So I'm gonna do that, and then this pantry shelf organizer system will be done. And then I have all the walls marked where the studs are. You can see that. Oh, I also did some henna on the weekend. Anyway, all the studs are on the wall, and we're gonna mark for shelves. I think here we'll throw a shelf out to this stud. So we'll put a little shelf here, we'll put another little shelf here, and then I'll probably put another one, a long one, all the way across till it stops there. So I'll have to measure for that, and I'll have to go cut some 9-inch shelves and put some shelf brackets in, but hopefully that should be done pretty quick here too. So We'll see you back here in a bit. All right, we're back and we've been putting those in. So we've got a mini shelf here, a little bit longer one there, a little bit longer one there. And so we'll have even more shelf space. It says it's 7-inch shelves. I think we'll probably go 8 inches because anything more than that, we're getting into the territory of going past where the door is. And this is about a 6.5, well, it is a 7-inch square. So 7-inch square, I think we're not going to go any more than 8. So we'll go with 8. And that way we're still within the bounds of the door. And we still have space potentially to hang something here or do something with that. So I'm going to go find either some boards or some more OSB and we'll cut that up to size. See you in a bit. Okay, welcome back. Here's how far we got. We are all bolted in and done. So everything matches up. And all I gotta do is pull these forward like that. And then we have a continuous shelf that runs all the way down. So if we ever have something long, we can put something really long on one of these top ones too. But they actually support a pretty decent amount of weight. I'm actually pretty impressed with these little brackets. It says they hold 1,000 pounds. There's no way to put 1,000 pounds on a shelf like this. So 8-inch deep shelves, really big top one, a bunch of ones here. That's a very, very large amount of pantry. So I guess now we just get to fill it up with food. So I guess that's all I have for this build anyway. I'll give you a little bit more video here yet. We've got some time left. I'll probably come back to you with the next little thing I do in the house and call it good. See you in a bit. All right, welcome back. So here's the next project we finished. Tons of coat hooks and a little bench that we can sit on and do shoes. So we'll have shoes in the bottom, can do our shoes up and then head out for the day. Or if you want hats or other things. So we've got a bunch there and a bunch there. And I think in total, we've got like what, 30 something? 2 hooks a piece. So we've got 60 hook spaces. So if people come over, instead of like going into our master bedroom and putting a bunch of stuff on our bed, we could just have them put it all out here and put the shoes in the different spots or put them along this edge or put them along the door here. It's a great spot for it. So you got a coat that hangs just high enough. That works out great. And then we'll have other spaces for guest things. So that was our project today. Right, Maddie? You look like sad right now.
I'm tired.
You're just tired, aren't you? We got it done at like 10 at night. That's probably why. But lots of different space now. Now we just gotta have people over to use all the spaces. So we'll see you back here in a little bit. We'll do one more little project and I think we'll wrap the video up. I don't know what exactly I'll be doing, but I'm sure it'll be something interesting. That's for sure. See you back in a bit. Hello everyone, and I don't know where we're at in this video, but I'm moving things from the shipping container, right, into the actual house. And so we've gotten a lot of stuff out of there. I keep pulling out totes. But these guys have gotten so friendly since we've let them out. They think it's fine to just come into the back of my car and do whatever. So, you guys can't be in here. Das ist verboten. Alright, hop out of there. Yes, chicken passengers, hop out of there. Thank you. Go on. Go on. Thank you. It's the second time they've come back into here. I think it's funny. Okay, so I'm going to keep moving things, and I don't know what I'm going to do today. I think the plan right now is to try and set up our bed frame. It's our older bed frame, but just because it's old doesn't mean it's bad. So we'll set it up, clean it off, and then see if the box springs that are in the back of the shipping container are still good. If not, we'll find some cheap box springs. So anyway, we'll see you back here in a bit. Well, last shot of the episode. Parents brought over the washer, Dryer's behind there too. You probably can't see it. You see it up high? Kinda. But they brought over the washer and dryer, and so now we're testing it to make sure it doesn't leak and doing a speed cycle and everything else. So hopefully we'll be good, and there'll be no problems, and then we can hook up the dryer and the washer and then start washing clothes and all the things. This is all working out pretty good. So here's hoping it stays that way. If you like what we do here at Sterling Shire Homestead, please consider giving us a like and a subscribe. And if you really want to support us, there is a merchandise link in the description. Thanks for watching, everybody. This has been Isaac here at Sterling Shire Homestead. Peace out.